Established and operated by Coast Guard people for Coast Guard people nearly 100 years ago, CGMA provides a way to extend compassion to one another in times of need. And the year 2021 was no different. During the past year, CGMA provided over $6.6 million to more than 4,400 Coast Guardsmen and their families.
When Ida struck the Gulf region as a Category 4 hurricane last year, the scale of destruction to Louisiana ports was matched by its disruptive impact to our workforce, including the displacement of over 1,600 Coast Guard personnel and their families.
Hurricane Ida proved to be the second largest response in CGMA history, with $1.4 million in grants provided for household damage, food loss, personal property, and vehicle damage to a total of $1.9 million.
So the biggest help and the biggest comfort to let people push on with their job and do other things was that CGMA funding. You know, some people had to come up with $10,000 on the spot.
Between the more than 25 hurricanes, fires out west, and contaminated water in Hawaii, CGMA gave out more than $4.5 million in grants and loans in 2021. Clean drinking water is something we take for granted, but following the fuel contamination in the water and housing in Oahu, 221 Coast Guard active duty and civilian families received $600 grants. Birth to graduation took on new meaning for CGMA in 2021 as we became the first Armed Services Relief Society to offer assisted reproductive services loans. Now a Coastie can get up to $6,000 to cover infertility treatments that TRICARE doesn't. We look forward to having many more Coasties use our layup program for their newborns. Additionally, reservists on ADT and IDT are now able to take advantage of our breast milk shipment program. With major supply chain issues due to COVID and a tight housing market, it made for very challenging PCS moves for our fellow Coasties. CGMA stepped in and helped alleviate some of the stress, providing 3 times the amount of assistance in 2021 that it did in 2020. Meet Charlie Lyon, who can now ride together with her family because of our day-to-day assistance program.
And you come up with scalable solutions to the simplest problems and the most complex problems and repeat problems. And when you think it couldn't get any more complex, it does. And mutual assistance always comes to the table with something that makes a Coast Guardsman come to work.
Bravo Zulu, thank you for helping to make the Coast Guard community stronger.